Oh, hello, everybody. Let's take a few minutes and let everybody get in here tonight. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're going to catch this on the replay for me, I hope you'll give us a thumbs up when you come in on the replay. Give it a few minutes and let the chat get going. Yeah, I know it's Friday night. It's a busy night for everybody. It's a cold, weird, wintry night in parts of the country. Well, most of the country, to be honest. So, I am happy to be here for sure. So we thank everybody for being here and coming in. Like to know what's going on in y'all's world. As you come in, just drop a chat and say hello so we know who's all here. We can get the conversation started. We are open to,
Not everyone's life.
hey, it's Southwest Jeff, man. How are you? Yeah, 60 in Albuquerque? Well, it's 45 here. It was 20 something when I woke up this morning. So we're just happy that it warmed up enough, that it got out of the 20s and 30s here. But I guess we're both lucky, Jeff, that we're not in the Northeast, right? If you saw that game last night, man, they got all kinds of snow. Yeah. For you guys, it can definitely be cold at night down in that part of the country, so. But it is wintertime, what are you going to do? We kind of expect it to happen, right? I mean, it can't stay nice year round, not in this part of the country anyway. So, let me turn my battery pack on real quick. The Bacon Army. Messi or Ronaldo? I hate to tell you this, but I don't follow soccer. So I really don't know either of them. I heard something good about Messi, so I guess I would choose him. I've never heard anything about Ronaldo, so I really don't know, to be honest. 24 people in the house. Drop some thumbs up, all you lurkers in the background. While you're here, drop some thumbs up and drop some chats. Let us know who's all. We'll get the party started in a little while. The dancing girls will be here a little bit later. We're getting January and November. Yeah, it's kind of, for us, it's a little different. We're a little late on the weather. Joe's in the house from Joe and Jenny's Journey. How are you? Appreciate you, Joe. What's happening in your world? It's been a crazy day here, man, I'm telling you. Crazy day. Daisy, where are you at, Daisy? Okay. All right. Right. Any thumbs uppers? What you eating? Sounds good and good. I'm going to show you, Mark. I haven't. We found these Piattos. Does anybody know what these are? Piattos. Have you ever heard of this brand of chip? Well, we did a video a while back because our good friend out in California sent us a big box of chips, Lay's brands, and they had all these weird flavors like chicken feed and clam and, sour dog, snot nose, whatever. But we found these, and these are called Roadhouse Barbecue. So we bought them the other day. But the first person who guessed why we would have Piattos chips, what these are, would get an autographed picture of me. How's that? Yeah, I know. But thank you all for the thumbs up as you came in. Same. I believe we have those here. You should have. I see those in Asian markets, right? So what's important about them? That's the question. You definitely see them in Asian markets. Sometimes you see them in Spanish markets or Mexican stores. But piatos, baked, not fried. No, 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 no. But you're close. Not really. Sorry, not even close. Oh, Mark, I got a bad day. I'll tell you guys. I'll probably tell the story a couple times. I thought she died. Scared the shit out of me. Man, I thought she died. I thought our dog Daisy died. Literally about an hour and a half ago. Fuck. Man. She's been having a fairly decent day with her heart failure. You know, she doesn't eat as much as she used to. She's not as active as much as she's used to. We get all of that. Not made from potatoes. Nope, nope, no. They're definitely made from, well, they may be made from potatoes. You never know these days. You know, yeah. But I guess Daisy heard something outside and got really excited. She's been having a pretty good day today. I mean, so far. And she ran and got down the couch, went down the ramp, and went flying to the door like she used to, because we have a doggy door. And she collapsed right in front of the doggy door. Full sprint, she just collapsed. I thought she was dead. I absolutely thought she was dead. So I go over quickly, get her, pick her up. She's not dead, but her heart is just exploding. And you can just tell she's in so much pain and agony and scared shitless because she doesn't know what's going on. So I get her, I bring her back to the couch, I get her calmed down. Our dog Lily, the red one with the broken foot, comes over, is all upset because she could tell Daisy's up, is hurt, and I'm trying to and finally I got her calmed down, and I think she's doing okay. So, but I'm a little worried. I keep trying to watch where she's at. So I'm a little worried. But I truly thought she died at the door. So, like, damn. So I'm going to start doing little short updates about Daisy and how we deal and what goes on, because it's like a freaking roller coaster, And she's such of a loving dog and such of an important dog to me that, yeah, I don't know. So not good today. Kind of stressed over some of that. Jeff says, I hope she's okay. Well, I think she's okay now. I don't like where she's sitting. I don't like the fact that she's sitting on the rug versus on the furniture. To me, it tells me that she's not recuperated from that episode. Because when she's walking with her head tilted and down and to the side, and she's not walking quite normal. But it's only been about an hour and a half. And look, I have heart failure myself, and I've had episodes. So I get it. I know probably what happened. My heart failure is different than hers. But I understand, Yeah, Mark, thank you for asking. I paid all the money to have it done. No heartworms. So we're screwed. We can't fix the heart failure, period, no matter what. We can't do it. Nothing we can do. Now, I will say what we did was this, and I think this helps, is the emergency hospital that we had to take her to, they changed the medicine that our original vet put her on. And I actually thought, she wasn't doing well. So when we took her back to our vet, he looked at those medical records. I had them sent over. And he's like, okay, well, now what did they do medically? And I told him, I said, look, forget it. I don't care what the other vet said to do with her medicines. I want to know what you want to do with her heart medicine. And that's what we're going to do. We're not going back and forth, this and that. We're going to try, and he's like, okay, so here's what I want done. Da, 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 da. And so we got it all, very expensive medicine to keep dogs alive, apparently. But we bought the medicine, got it home, started getting her on it. And I think she's improved because that hospital told us that her blood pressure was 90, which is really bad for a dog. Our vet did it 3 times, and our vet did it 3 times and verified. He's like, no, 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 no. Her heart blood pressure is 147 to 150-ish. And she says, so we need her on the medicine that helps the blood pressure. The other vet took her off the blood pressure medicine, and I think it made it worse. So I told him, I said, look, just tell me what you want, and we will try this. And then if it doesn't work, we can modify it from there. But I'm tired of trying to chase and figure out. Let's just do one thing. Our pit bull is getting old and has what appears to have something, maybe severe arthritis. So Linder's in the house. Yeah, I'm really worried about our wiener dogs getting arthritis. I think that's a factor. And both of them already, they're 7.5 and 8 years old. But it's the heart failure that bothers me. So I don't like it that she's just sitting there. You know, she's not asleep. She's just sitting there doing. You know, I don't like it. So Linder is in the house. Well, anyway, we'll talk about Daisy more throughout the thing. But what's special about these potato chips? If you guess what's special about these potato chips, you get an autographed picture of me. If you're really nice, maybe I'll take my shirt off and take a picture. Well, let's see, Solinder. Thank you for being here, by the way. Thank you for the thumbs up as you came in. Yeah, you like that, Jeff? You know, for a little extra, you can see some cleavage. Solinder is wondering, what is so special about today? Well, let's see. Today is November the 22nd. Was Kennedy shot on the 22nd day of November? Shit. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. That's not working. Sorry, guys. I had to get Daisy up on the couch. She couldn't climb the ramp for some reason. So lay down. Just relax. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. So Soul is trying to figure out what's so special about today. Well, it's 2-2, so that's a 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Anything. Hi-de-o, people. All right, girl. Come on. Come on. Hi-de-o from Anyfin. If you haven't subscribed to Anyfin, please do. He has one of the best fishing channels out there. Hanging on. I bet you're not fishing today, are you? Did you get snow where you're at? Solinder says, yes, Kennedy was shot on the 22nd of November. Wow. Southwest Jeff, I believe so. I grew up in Dallas, see, 1963, that's right. So what else is special besides 2 and 2 equals 4 today? Thanks, buddy. Fished in the snow, caught 2 carp. Wow. Man, you're just a fishing stud. I mean, well, you're young. When I was your age, to be honest, I was fishing in the freaking ice and snow and negative degrees weather too. So when I was young like you, Anyfin. But guys, Mark, Linder, Southwest Jeff, if you guys, Joe, thank you all for the thumbs up. But if you haven't subscribed to my friend Anyfin, please do. He's a good channel, good family channel. We use a little tent. Oh, you wuss. Come on, where's the manly stuff? A 10? Come on, next they're going to tell me you got a little heater in there, microwave oven, a TV. Come on. So Linda says something that happened 23 years ago. Gee, I wonder what it could be. 23 years ago. So this is the year 2024. 23 years ago? I would think it was the year 20 or 21, whatever. Anniversary? Oh, is that your anniversary? You even saw a Bigfoot when you were, I did. I saw a Bigfoot. I believe in Bigfoot. I don't know if any Finn have ever seen Bigfoot. Once again, these are Piatto's chips. These are Roadhouse barbecue flavor. They're brand new flavor of a very important brand of chip to us. And whoever figures out what it is gets to have an autographed picture of me. And if you're really nice, I'll sign one without my shirt on. So you can give out. Presidential stuff, maybe. Soul is going to be going crazy. And so I know what you're looking for. I know what answer you're looking for. But I'm going to make you work for it. I'm going to make you earn it tonight. I am going to be nice and turn you blue, soul. But I'm not telling them why. You're going to have to keep trying to get them to figure it out. They're from the Philippines. That's right, Jeff. So Piatto's is a Filipino brand chip. My wife grew up eating them. And, they're expensive in America, but in the Philippines, these are really cheap. But they're a really good chip. I mean, they're a really, really good chip. So, Jeff gets a picture of me. Do you want my shirt on or off, Jeff? Now look. Are they better than Doritos? No. Are they just as good as Lay's chips? Yes. I mean, Lay's barbecue, same. They're shaped differently and they're a little thicker, but the taste is there. They have them in all different flavors. They're there. I mean, they're just fine. So, Mark, they're good. If you see them at a Nation store, grab your bag. I really like the sour cream and onion, but I got to admit, these barbecue ones are pretty good. In Dallas, Texas, Jeff says, oh, you want the shirt on? Well, that's not very nice of you. Soul Linder is saying, come on, guys, it's not that hard to figure out what happened 23 years ago on this day. I think a lot of things happened. Maybe it snowed somewhere. I bet you a lot of people went to lunch. You like these are good. These are a little spicy barbecue, Roadhouse. But we did a video a while back, Lorelai and I, where we ate a bunch of we got a whole big box of chips that were Lay's brands and other brands that our friend James Robinson out in California sent us as a care package. And man, they were like chicken feed and oyster flavor and soy barbecue dog meat turd flavor. I mean, everything you could ever imagine, it was there. So Linder is giving you guys all a 3 thumbs up. So Linder is just begging and aching for you guys to guess what it is today. But he turned blue today. I gave him a gift because he wanted to be blue, so I turned him blue. And I know Jeff well enough. Jeff, you ought to be blue too, just in case I need you to smack somebody who misbehaves, Jeff. So Jeff, I hope you don't mind. I threw you a blue color, just in case. Birthday? Wow. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday? Well, yeah, that way in case you need to help me out a little. And you can also drop a link. As you guys don't know, if you're blue, you can always drop your own channel links. On my live streams, you don't have to ask permission. You can just do it, all right? Yeah, whose birthday is it? Birthday, a lot of people's birthday. I mean, that's a really good question. Ooh, I got a spicy one right there. How many people are having birthdays in one particular day? I wonder if it's consistent. Like, out of the 8 billion people, how many people have the same birthday? And I wonder, like November the 22nd, I wonder how many out of 8 billion was born on November the 22nd. And then I wonder how it compares to like October the 22nd or September the 22nd. I wonder how that's a really cool mathematical thing to figure out. Woo, I got a little spicy. Birthday, whose birthday, sir? I don't know whose birthday. We're still working on your wife's. Not my wife. That one has some heat in it. Woo! Woo! Lord of mercy. That one has some fire in that chip. No, not my wife's birthday. My birthday is on Thanksgiving. So I never tell anybody the exact date of my birthday. So we celebrate it every year on Thanksgiving. No matter what the date is, that's my birthday. So my birthday is also right in now-ish. But we're going to celebrate it next Thursday. I wonder, Southwest Jeff says. Yeah, it's not mine. It's not my wife's. You need to spill the beans, Soul says. Well, Soul, you think I need to help you out there a little bit? Or should I just drag it out further and further? Happy 21st, 23rd birthday, Kiko says. That's right. Kiko's got it in the house. Soul is saying, well, finally, somebody's going to acknowledge that I turned 23 years old today. Young people, man, they get it. The funny thing is, when you're 23, your birthday is exciting. When you're 63, it's kind of like, shit, another birthday? Happy birthday to you, Soul Linder. Happy birthday to you. Thank you all for the thumbs up as you come in. Woo! Kiko, we're having some piatos. Have you ever had these? I know your wife has. You guys ever buy the piato chips? These are a Roadhouse barbecue, man, and they are good, but spicy. Well, Kiko says, you have an excuse, David. His memory is not what it used to be. Yeah, it once was. Yeah. Somebody called me stupid today, so, maybe I am dumb, but, I don't know what to tell you. If you think I'm dumb, I don't know what to tell you. But, so I always just do my birthday on Thanksgiving. You mentioned it was upcoming in previous live streams. Yeah. Yeah, Linder yesterday mentioned it 20 or 30 times. The other time he mentioned it 20 or 30 times, Kiko, because he's 23 years old. He's excited. When he gets to be our age, he's going to look back and go, birthday? What the hell are you talking about? I don't want to remember my birthday. But when you're young, it's good, right? Just as here in New Mexico, everything has to be spicy. Oh, I know. And I'm not a spicy person. I mean, when I order Thai food, I get the -1, on the spice chart. So, the hot. But these chips are a little... Man, but they're good. I feel like I want to eat every one of them, but I'm on a diet. I've lost, as of today, I think I'm at 35 pounds. I'm down 35 pounds. I'd like to have another 35, which may take another 6 months. But for the last 6 months, I'm down about 35 pounds. Kiko says, I was that age 40 years ago. I know, Kiko, that's... Man, Michael, I can't... What is wrong with me tonight? I've been having a rough day, Kiko. Rough day. I love Thai food. I love coconut curry, but I just need it to be made for wussies. So, That's what I need. I need it to be made for wussies. Wussies, wussies, wussies. So, but yes, congratulations for everybody who has a birthday today. Congratulations. But I still wonder about the math. I do. Man, whew. You guys want to see the reindeer? I lit the reindeer up tonight. The mantle's not done yet. That's their old Santa Claus. But we're getting things a little bit better in the house. I love hot and spicy food, says Jeff. Yeah, I love Southwest food. I love food. Well, I'm thinking I like some food, I like this one, I like everything. I've been down with a horrible head cold, just cold, the last part. Damn. Oh man, Kiko, I feel your pain because there's times that when I was, when my lung disease, my sarcoidosis was in full swing, something would, because I cough all the time anyway, light coughing because of my heart and lung failure. But there is times, and I know what you mean, that I would cough so much and cough hard, so hard I couldn't breathe. I would cough up blood. My eyeballs would pop vessels in it. The headache that comes with that, the chest hurting, the rib cage feeling like somebody just beat the living snot shit out of you. I've been there. Luckily, and every once in a while I get in a bad coughing spell, and because of the heart failure, the doctors say, and I go down, and it takes me an hour, maybe better, to recoup. So I get it, Kiko. We are the chili capital of the world. Yes, you guys are. Let's pray you feel better. Yes. Listen to the wife, Kiko, and you will feel better. Better, better, better. You will feel better. So yeah, we'll get feeling better. Are you taking your antibiotics? One thing I've been really happy with, my doctors know that I get sick really easy. And I get sick during the winter maybe 3-4 times versus the summer. So they give me antibiotics, different ones to take over the winter. Like, here, we're going to put the prescription in, you go buy them. When you think you need to take it, go ahead and take it. You don't have to come in and call us and do all of that other stuff. So I think that's really nice. So, and helpful. So we acknowledge, where did he go? See, we acknowledged Soul Linder's birthday and he disappeared on us. It's like, I'm going to go get the beer and the hookers and I'm out of here. I'm 23. He, going to get them beer and hookers. But Kiko, I've been there, done that a lot with lungs, and it sucks. I'm telling you, it sucks. There's been times I literally thought I was dying. So, but yeah, it's a bad day so far, everybody. Weather-wise, throughout the nation, people got some good weather, cold weather, bad weather, warm weather, chilly weather. We got freezing weather. So last night was our first night in Arkansas to have freezing temperatures. It was down in the 20s, so that's our first official freeze was last night. So I'm kind of happy that that's under our belt and out of the way. So that's a good thing. But yeah, Kiko, bad day. My dog Daisy was doing really well today. I was really happy. She seemed to be upbeat and a little happy, and then I thought she died on me about 2 hours ago. So, freaking panicked over that. Thought she had a heart attack and died. Speaking of spicy food, it's supper time. Green chili chicken and I love those. Can you are they homemade? Can you wrap them up and email me and I'll send you my address? And I like enchiladas and I like tamales. So yeah, if you get a bunch of leftover, just wrap them up and ship them to my house. I will be happy to try them out and let you know if they're any good. Jeff, I promise I will give a fair and honest review after I eat them all. Homemade, man. Love good homemade Mexican food. You know, good homemade Mexican rice, all of it. So, Sit, good job. Thank you for the thumbs up as you did. Thank you. Harper's back in the house. Hey, remember, it's Harper again. Yes, Harper, I remember. Again. How are you today, Harper? But Jeff, we appreciate you. Enjoy your dinner. And maybe one of these days we'll meet up down. We'd like to get back to New Mexico. So, Harper says they're having a horrible day. I hate to ask, but I'll go there. Harper, why are you having a horrible day? Here's my remote. And remember, if you say something bad, we're just going to delete you. Well, you have the great option of not watching me, Harper, so I just made your day better, my friend. Is that the best you got? Because I got a couple of people in here who are just going to get you out of here. I enjoy entertaining myself with people like you. I really do. But some of my good followers and subscribers think it's a waste of time and energy. And they have the permission to you. So it's up to you if you want to stay and be good or you want to be not so much. Henry's in the house saying hello, everybody. See, right there, right below you, Harper. You know, I guess you're going to need to be deleted. Henry, I know you just got here. But if you want to send Harper, because I don't want to fool with him today, because he never comes up with any good. Thank you, Henry. He never comes up with anything good, any good trolling. He comes up with the stupid shit, you know. I think he's a little boy, maybe 6, 7 years old. I don't know what he does, but he acts like that. So thank you for that, Henry. Nothing wrong with, you know. I enjoy having trolls on here if they want to be productive, if they, you know, can be somewhat. But lock and load, Henry. That's right. You know, gunslinger. You know, easy peasy. Because part of it is, you know, one thing I've learned, Kiko, is this. Even though I've been told I was dumb today, but I've been told that, or I've learned that I don't mind the trolls. I think they're interesting. They do raise my chat count. But one thing I've learned from talking to people, some of you guys who's in the chat don't like the trolls. So I try to balance from trying to make a troll into a good person versus just getting rid of them. And of course, I don't want all of you guys irritated because of some troll trying to be funny when they're not. I think we all enjoy the ones that are funny, that are entertaining, that can actually, you know, have some fun with things. But Harper's just not one of them. I mean, he's a wannabe troll if there ever been one. So, you know, but that's all right, you know. You got to start somewhere. Emmanuel, hey, good to see you from France. How are you? All the way from France. Good to see you, my friend. How's everything in the country of France? Everybody say hello to Emmanuel if you would. Henry says, yep, locked and loaded. Says hello to you, Kiko. Fine, and you? Doing pretty good. Had a scare. I thought my dog died on me. Literally, I thought you freaking had a heart attack and died at the freaking door. So, but other than that, I'm all right. A little stressed today. A little stressed. Don't have time. I don't, you know. Today, my brain's a little scrambled, to be honest. If you guys want to know, my brain's a little squishy today. It's one of those days when my brain's not, whatever. I don't know. That's an understatement. Just want to be troll. Exactly. Just a wannabe troll. But Emmanuel, I hope things are going well in France. I see on the news where they are getting ready to reopen Notre Dame. I would really like to. I don't really want to go to France, but I would really like to go see the Notre Dame Cathedral. And I saw that they're going to be opening that and real soon, in the next week or two, I think, right before Christmas. So that's kind of exciting. I think for your part of the world would be to have that finally open after, I think it's been 5 years since the fire. So, and I don't know how much money they spent to rebuild that, but my God, it wouldn't surprise me if they dropped $1 billion on it. So. But Henry, how are things where you're at? How cold did it get for you? We got down to the 20s. Kiko, how cold is it for you up there last night? What was your cold temperature? And I think this is all of ours first cold snap, right? So, and remind me, guys, when and if Craig gets to come in, I have something I got to tell him because he told a joke last night, and I didn't get it. But about 3 a.m., I woke up and I got his joke. So if Craig makes it in tonight, let me know because I got to tell him that I finally understood his joke, and I finally found it funny. So I finally got it. But it was about 3 a.m. this morning. It took me until then to get the joke. So told you I'm a little slow sometimes. Only got down in the 50s. See, that's perfect. You guys down there by the Gulf Coast may get into the 30s a couple of times, but 50s, perfect. Perfect. And then if Alexandria comes in, I have a piece of advice for her too. So remind me that if she comes in, that I have something right here that I need to show her. Because my brain is a little squishy today. Apparently I'm dumb today. So, but we've been working on the Christmas stuff a little bit. Today went by really fast. I don't know what happened today. Kiko, 32, you said you saw last night football game. I'm only 90 miles away. I did. I watched part of it. After I got off the live stream, I watched a little bit of it. It was cool. So did you get snow then? Because around here, it can snow a block over from me and be a foot, and where I'm at, it'd be nothing. So I didn't know if you were on the outside of it or if you got snow. 49 now, but tomorrow's going to be back in the 60s. Nice. So I'm sure you got snow. I know I got friends in the Carolinas. They were talking about getting snow. Any Finn was in earlier from Pennsylvania. He said he was fishing in the snow, which just tells you how young he is. So, yeah, just a dusting. Well, the football game was sure in the hell a whole lot more more than a dusting. It was really cool because at one point in the football game, I saw this Pittsburgh Steeler wearing white. He had white on, but it was almost like a ghost. Way the snow was coming, you couldn't really see him, but you could see the outlines of the black letter. It was kind of cool. So, hey, David, who put up your Christmas tree selling lights? They look very straight and well spaced. Well, I did, and I'll take the credit for it. Absolutely not. Lorelai did. She put them up everywhere. So that's the hallway going to the front door. We have them all through here. What they are, and here I'll show you the Christmas tree. That's her Christmas tree. We got to do a bunch of work. We got to get the skirt on. She wants to do a live stream when she does the train. So Lorelai, my wife, is going to do some live streams this weekend. So, and what they are, why they look so straight, is because they are, let me show you a sample. They're not like the old-fashioned lights. They're nothing but a wire with a little LED light. So this is what they are. So when you straighten them out, they straighten out really well, and they have a little bit of rigidity to them. And so you can literally just kind of pull them tight and they come out nice and straight. Those are the kind of design like you see wrapping around trees outside. That's right on the lake shore the stadium is. Okay, is that why the lake effect snow was kicking their butts? Because it was a big time snow job. I mean, it was big. So that's what these lights are. They're low. They're supposed to be better on energy. They don't put out any heat, but they're easy. Or in a bar. Yeah. The ceiling lights behind those, Lorelei wants to leave up year round, even though I hope to hell to move out of here by spring or early summer. But she wants to leave them up so when her friends come over and do karaoke, they can turn the lights down and do the whole dancing light thing. So I guess that's what it is. It is why she got those for. But we're getting there. We have Thanksgiving coming up this week, of course. I got a video I'm going to make about how to do an American traditional Thanksgiving. I'm working on that. We should got a couple other things going on for videos I'm going to be making. Since we have so many wonderful new members, I got to start doing some member-only stuff. So I'm going to be doing that. And, and I saw, or in a bar, strobe light. Well, or on a toilet seat. I will tell you what I'm a little worried, what you guys don't know or don't remember is in my coma, there was a situation where I had a light issue. And these little bitty dot lights are exactly like what was in my coma that was so bad, except for they were 1 foot. These are only about 6 inches apart. The ones in my coma made up, three-dimensional blocks, 1 foot blocks. So I get a little, to be honest, and I let her do it anyway because I know she likes it, but the little bitty lights give me issues. So I can, strobe light I can handle. Toilet seat, yeah, that's not a bad idea, Kiko. You know what I want to do? I'm going to, because I wear these, let me be a pitch man. Because I need some corporate sponsors. I need some love from somebody in life. I am a proud wearer of Skechers shoes. Skechers. I do wear size 11 and a half Skechers, by the way, wide, preferably Skechers. But these are the slippers I wear all the time. I wear them to bed. Not in the bed, but to bed. I need to put a little like glow in the dark dot that can charge up during the day so that when I get out of the bed in the middle of the night to go piss, I could easily spot my slipper. So, or we need to get a little light that is solar lit during the day and it can come on at dark, And so I know where my slippers are when I get up in the middle of the night. So, all right, let's see who's here. Hello from Oregon. Not for sure which country you're from, but thank you for being here. We appreciate you. I know I'm not going to pronounce your name correctly, so I will figure out a way to... Kabatoy. So thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Better than aiming for the dark. We all know that story. We do. Yeah. Well, and some of us got to pick it up off the floor, But, so I want to make, or they should make glow-in-the-dark slippers. So in the middle of the night, you can find your stinking slippers. So we appreciate you. Give us a nice heart with a cross, I think. So thank you. Are you from Sweden? It kind of looks like one of those Swedish hearts in a way. But thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. So, yeah, because one thing I can't do, and I know this drives Asians crazy, I can't go barefoot. I cannot walk on surfaces without shoes. If I walk through my house, even going just one side to the other, my ankles and it just doesn't work. I hurt like a MFer, and it hurts bad. And I can send myself back into a freaking boot, one of those walking boots. If I walk barefoot on my bad ankle that's been reconstructed, yeah, I mean, I can flare up and I'll be back in a boot, not being able to walk at all. So I'm very careful not to go barefoot. And I know that upsets Asians because I'm not taking my shoes off. I need my shoes. There's a reason they're on my feet. But it's all right. Lorelai's gotten used to it. But other than that, everything's going pretty good. We've got a lot of excitement happening. Oh, Kiko, that's good. Because you're right, maybe steel-toed slippers for the many times we crash our toes into something stupid, obstacles in the dark. That would be good. Steel toes glow in the dark. Or a little light on them and steel-toed. That would be good. All right, so we're going to design some new slippers, and Skechers is going to pay us $400 million each because they're going to make them, build them, and sell them. And we're just going to collect $1 off of every pair they sell, plus the $400 million up front. Sound like a deal, Kiko? Does to me. So, flashlight slippers, yeah. I mean, all I want to be able to do is locate them, and I see what you mean, like headlights, which would probably be pretty easy to do because, they have those, don't they have shoes for kids that make lights when you walk? They could do that. Don't they have those? I know they have those, right? Or am I hallucinating? We need a beach house, Kiko, I'm telling you. I need that beach house more, especially since it got 20 degrees this morning. I need that beach house more than anybody could ever imagine. So, okay, so the little flash, see, why can't they put those in old people slippers? So it makes it easier for us. But when I sit up in the bed, I always got to search around for my damn slippers. And, I would like for them to glow where I can just look down and go, oh, there they are, and put them on and go, And it'd be nice. Maybe we could do this. So you got a left one and a right one. Maybe it could glow in the dark, which is which. Like left, an L glows in the dark, an R for the right one, so you don't get them on the wrong feet. Oh, Married and Children did really, I didn't know that. I don't remember that one. Was it a Ted Bundy thing? Or no, Ed was the name. Al Bundy. Did he do that? Did I do that? No, that was Steve Urkel. Sorry, Steve Urkel. But yeah, that's my biggest problem. I just want to be able to find the damn slippers. I don't want to have to mill around trying to figure out where in the hell they went. I want to be able to find them because I can't do barefoot walking. Walking barefoot. That sounds like a country song. I think it was. Yeah, nice. But did he make any money at it? I actually got some extra lights that they sent me when that company sent me canes, walking canes to try out. They sent me one that glows in the dark, or not, the lights up in the dark, but they sent me extra little flashlights that go inside of the tip. I bet you I could drill a hole in mine. I don't know, they're not that thick. But I might be able to drill a hole and glue them in the hole and have my own flashlight slippers. So, yeah, nopers. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired already. I'm old, I'm getting there. But I've been trying to keep up on things. I don't know if Arkansas is going to fire their coach or not. We don't know any of that yet. So we got a lot of turmoil going on around here. We got our running around done this week. Oh shit, I got to put, no, I emailed, all right. I had a lot of paperwork to do today. Yeah, Cain and Abel. I get that one. I get that one, Kiko. But they did. They sent me some canes to try out and review for free, and one of them has become my go-to cane. It's made out of solid oak. Man, it's a badass cane. I could go hit baseballs with it. Should be easy to do. Yeah, it should be. The lights, I just got to remember how big they are. But you can put little, just drill a little hole somewhere, or I could mount it and glue it right here. So come on, Skechers. I love your shoes. I've made like 5 videos about how great your shoes are. Could you at least send me a t-shirt? Yeah. The problem with good products or well-branded products, they don't need somebody like me helping them sell their crap, right? Phil K says, hello, everyone. Oh, Phil K, how are you? Good to have you here. We appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up as you came in. I did hit a milestone, so I'm officially, and I'm very excited, earlier. I don't know where I'm at now. I'll have to look, yeah. Earlier, I finally made it to the point where I'm only 500 away from my end of January goal. 500 subscribers away from my end of the goal in January. So I'm officially over 3,500. I'm trying to get to 4,000 by the end of January. That means I got, 4, 8, 10 weeks to get 500 more subscribers. Boy, that's going to be a tough one. Unless I start showing my boobs. God bless you, says Phil K. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. How are you today? What's going on in your part of the world? A friend made me a cane, but I hate using it. Well, I don't like using it, but man, when you need it, it comes in handy. Score over 3 dozen on the IQ test. Oh man, Kiko, I don't know about you. But yeah, I don't like using my cane, but at least I've broken and wore out 4 different canes. And, but this one they sent me, I feel like, it's solid oak. It's meant to be with fat people like me. And I like it. I cut it down. They gave me the longest one and said, just cut it to what you like. And I did. The dowel rod is about this big. I mean, it's a heavy, heavy duty cane. Like it tremendously when I have to use it. But, and I bought the company that gave it to me was fashionablecanes.com. And they got some really cool canes. So they've been one of my sponsors, I guess you could say. But what do I know? I'm still trying to work on, I made some progress, but not a lot of progress on my mobility scooter video. I'm going to try to have that done in January to come out. I'm going to try to do a really good job on that. Not the average David job, but a really good job. So we got to go over this after Thanksgiving and meet with the store owner and see if he will cooperate with me, because I want to do some filming in his store and show you guys a bunch of different things on mobility scooters. So I'm hoping he will tolerate me for that. Or, I'll tell him I know, nobody lives around me, but at least this way he can get some brand recognition or whatever you want to call it. Well, I think, and that's the only problem. The one that they sent me has the candy cane hook, or the hook cane, and it's fine, but I actually prefer a pistol grip, like a pistol grip, but, I like that better. I don't like the smooth round one. And I actually put a lanyard on it so that I put around my wrist so that, because I have a tendency when I'm not putting pressure on it to lighten up on the handle and to drop them. So I always put a lanyard on it so I can keep it there. Then if you need to do other things with it, you can. But I think I prefer more of a vertical grip over the U shape. So Kiko, you agree with that? Yeah, I like them better. I think it gives you more control. The weird thing I found with the cane, because two of the canes that I wore out were that away, but I found that they were, you know how like pistol grips, they got a little spot right here for your thumb, or for what, right here, when you shoot a gun. You guys in the military all know this, right? Well, that's how these grips for canes have. I actually don't like that. I flip them around backwards, and I want that little bump to go here so my hand doesn't slide off this away. Let's see here. I got to look at yours, and yeah, I can make it into an off-road scooter. Oh, yes. And we might have to do that if I don't get one, because I need a better scooter for fishing. Scarface 4 is back. Is it true whatever comes out of your mouth is a reflection of your own world? Of course it's true. Absolutely it's true. 1,000% it's true. Of course it's true. Without question. That's one of the most, why would it be another world? It's my world. Everything's my world that comes out of my mouth and goes into my head. The debate that goes on in my head between myself and myself is all about my world. It wouldn't be about somebody else's world. So no, yes. So yeah, I know what I need, but so I got to do that. In the gray, Scarface says. So we got a new mobility scooter here. My problem is it stays open until like 11 o'clock on Saturdays and closes on Sundays. And Lorelai's going to take a few days off after Christmas. So I'm going to run over one day after Thanksgiving and go in and try to talk to him during the week and say, look, if you're up for it, I will try to help you market your business, but I need to look at a bunch of your products. I want to talk about the ergonomics, because I actually know a lot about mobility scooters. Since using them, I may not know much, but I know about mobility scooters. I can pick out a good one for you. So, but I would like to have, more than just mine. And the other thing I want to do in my video is I want to take my cheap Chinese scooter with me and compare it to its American, what would that be, Kiko? So I have a copycat, original, right? So the American scooter would be the original. The cheap Chinese one is the copycat or the counterfeit. So I want to take my counterfeit scooter in and show you exactly what the American scooter is and why the American scooter is way, way, way better. So I'm hoping the guy will bite and let me do all of this in his store. I'll have to just remember to be polite, which is not the easiest thing for me to do. But because next year I got to get something that I can go outdoors more on. Because mine is good, but it's not good for the outdoors, and it beats the living snot shit out of me. And it's just not working to use on a regular basis. And we're going to have to use that stinking thing quite a bit this winter even. Because we're going to go Christmas light looking. We're supposed to go, we may go to Silver Dollar City. We may go to Branson. We've got a lot of places that we're looking at going. Crystal Bridges Museum. They got a beautiful display of Christmas lights. So, we needed to use it a lot, and I guess I can, but it's not the most pleasant experience. It's just, it works okay for a cheap Chinese scooter. And I tell people, look, they are selling cheap Chinese scooters on Walmart.com. You can get them for about half the price as you can get the American version. So, yeah, the one I've been looking at that I really like that's about $3,500, it's called the Baja, the Pride Baja. And I think it's about the right size, the right everything for me for what I want to do, because I don't want a gigantic one. I would like to experience a good e-bike one of these days. Well, just come down to the house. I got one in the garage. I'm telling you, Kiko, you ought to get an e-bike. They're a blast. I didn't get to ride mine as much as I wanted to this year, but I did get to take it out for about 60 miles, 70 miles. I got about 10 or 15 bike rides in, and I think that added up to about 50 to 60, 70 miles. Loved every minute of it. Easy to ride, easy to use. You know, it took a little bit getting used to the weight of the e-bike, but I'm telling you, it's good. For our age in biking, you should get any bike. Now look, Kiko, I bought mine this time last year, dead of winter. Well, actually, I bought it in January. The dead of winter, I got that bike at half price. It was a, you know, like an $1,800 bike, and I got it for 7 something on clearance or on, you know. So just think about that. Yeah, I do. I got a video on the YouTube channel. Here, let me see if I can remember what it's called. Give me a second, because I got so many videos. But let me see if I can find it. Because I don't remember exactly what it's called. So yeah, Kiko, it's on my channel, the one I bought. The video is called A Must See E-Bike Review. So you see me in it. Then I got another one where I went, I forgot to do Lake Fayetteville. I forgot to upload some videos this summer from my bike rides. Wow. But I do. So it's a must see, or just type in my channel e-bike and it will pop up for you. And I show you in my bike what I like, what I don't like, all of that good stuff. So, but I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. And I got that bike at half price in January. I mean, very happy with it. I wanted to buy Lorelei one, but she won't ride a bike. So, you know how that is. God, maybe a couple of hours, Kiko? I brought the battery in the first time. Well, I only had to charge it once. I only went 60, 70 miles. So my battery only went down once. Because I got probably, I probably got 45 to 50 miles out of that one charge. And then I brought it in, charged the battery in the house, and I think it was fully charged within 2 hours. And then it's still fully charged. I haven't even, you know, I need to probably bring the battery in for the winter in case it gets cold out there. So a couple of hours. But it doesn't see, I mean, mine at least, it just felt like the battery was nice. I mean, it just kept going and going and going and going. And so I would recommend it, Kiko. I would. And the company that I bought mine from, which is in the video, all that information's there. But they got other ones versus the one I bought too. But I bought one that was more of a like sidewalk, gravel type bike, not a mountain bike and not a street bike. So one that if you need to go off-road a little bit, or if you're going to run around on sidewalks and roads where there's glass and debris, it's not the end of the world. But I like mine. They're heavy, and they take a minute to get used to. And I had to, and you'll see, I talk about it in my video, I had to change the handlebars. The handlebars that come with it a lot of times are these flat ones where people kind of lean over. And my back is so bad, I don't like to lean over like this. So I bought handlebars that came back to where I can sit, instead of sitting upright, I sit about like this because I don't like to lean over. It hurts my back. And so I want to ride it kind of like a cruiser motorcycle. I want to pedal like a cruiser, a cruising bike, like a beach bike. But mine came with a fairly straight handlebar. So I spent another $30 and got the biggest one that would come back that I could get. And it works just fine. So that's the other thing I did on mine, Kiko, and you're not as big as I am, but I put spacers on the pedal because one of my ankles are bad, right? So you take the pedals off and you put these like they're 1/2 inch spacers onto the pedal and you screw it back into the crank and it moves your pedals out. Because my legs kind of go this way. You know, my knees and legs are so bad that they don't do this, they kind of do this. And so I made my pedals do this. Doo, 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 doo. And then the other thing I did on mine is to make it easier for me is I have a little bitty backpack that I take with me. It's strapped to the bike. I throw my phone and my wallet, my keys in that and zip it up. It's on the front of the bike, mount it. That way I don't have to worry about my keys being in my pocket or my wallet or my phone. It's right there. I know where it is. It's safe. I can just e-bike with comfort. Well, I don't know, Kiko. I know that we got something the other day telling us that that Facebook was updating not the terms, but they were going to be making some updates to the platform. So I don't know if it's legit or not. Anytime crap on Facebook comes through, I don't stress over it, you know, I really don't. And, you know, Lorelei handles our Facebook anyway. But I did see a post on Facebook where it said by Facebook, I don't know if it was, or by, not by Facebook, but by Meta, saying that they're going to be bringing in some new features or something to Facebook or rolling out some new stuff for Facebook. I'm like, all right, well, if that makes you happy, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. So I don't know if it's legit or not. Sadly, we can't really trust anything these days, can we? You just can't do it. But yeah, if you like going bicycling, now that you're retired and you got time and need a little exercise, golf is good. But man, doing that e-bike thing is nice. You know, I bought a bike rack for mine because we don't have any trails that are nice where I live, right here where I live. My other homes always were right by the green trails, and I could just go out my back door and go boom, 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 boom. But here it's not so much. And my e-bike is so heavy at 70 pounds that picking it up and putting it in the back of the truck was becoming a chore. So I went ahead and bought a bike rack to put the e-bike in, and it is working really well. But I have to drive to somewhere and go ride around versus here because we just don't have, my little city doesn't have a lot of good nature trails yet. So something else to keep in mind. I was looking on eBay today. I did some eBay shopping. I was looking at some watches, but I also was looking at mobility scooters on eBay for my video. But I saw those platforms where you can drive your mobility scooter up on and park that attaches to your receiver hitch. Really aren't that expensive. I think a decent one's about $150. I thought that was a pretty decent price. I got to look into them a whole lot more to make sure that that's not a cheap, crappy aluminum one that won't hold up. You know, whether it's powder coated or what. I got to look into it before I buy one. And I don't need one now because the little mobility scooter I have, I can pick up and throw in the back of the truck. It weighs 38 pounds, so it's pretty light. But if you buy a bigger one like that Baja, you're talking about weighing 300 pounds, you know. But yeah, but Kiko, otherwise, I don't know what's going on with Facebook or Meta Group or whatever they're calling it, so I just don't know. So that's all we've been doing. Paperwork today. I had a lot of disability paperwork to do, medical stuff to do. Yes, they have a little remote control, and yes. The one with the single wheel is really cool. But yes, they got a little remote control. Zzz, yes, very cool. Timmy's in the house. Hey, Timmy, good to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. We need all the love we can get tonight. Thank you for being here. Her Chasing Tail Outdoors is in the house. Thank you for being here. Chasing Tail, how many inches of snow do you have at your house? Everybody say hello to Timmy and Chasing Tail as they come in. So yeah, I've seen those. I thought about buying one, but one, I'm too fat, and two, I would fall down and kill myself. So, I don't have good enough balance to ride a skateboard. And that's kind of what I like about the e-bike. If you start getting a little weeby lobwoolly, all you got to do is kick in the thrust, and it straightens you up. Hey, Tell saying hello to everybody. Raccoon. And don't mention it. Dang it. The snow? You mean you don't want us to talk about the snow? I was wondering how in the world they controlled it. Remote control. So, and some of them are designed kind of like a Segway, where you lean and it does that. So there are those, but a lot of them have little remote controls that they put in their hand. So, and they can do it like that. Tarzan, guess who? Tarzan's back. Changed his name again. Is it the good-looking Tarzan or is it the ugly Tarzan? Chasing Tail says, Henry and Timmy. Hello to you, Timmy. That's four-letter word is a curse for him. I know. You mean snow? The snow? You mean all the snow that they got that we didn't get? You mean snow? Slip, sliding away. Henry says, hey, John. Hey, John from young Timmy. Hello, HTN from Tarzan. I think Big John, has an identity crisis. So he doesn't know who he wants to be when he grows up. But yeah. Now, we won't talk about the snow that fell up where all the snow fell. We won't do that. That way, Chasing Tail doesn't have to hear about the snow that's sitting outside of his door. No snow here, JB. No snow where JB is. That's right. Out there in the miserable California, the land of bakers, the land that sprouted up the baking industry of the world, Bakersfield, has to be where the bakers originated from. I'm just saying. You're hoping to see snow this winter? Well, not me. I don't want to see anything. That's right, Big John is in Bakersfield, see? That's where all the bakers come from. If you want to be a baker in America, you got to go to Bakersfield, and then you can become a maker. You may live far away from me. Karma will get you. Yeah, I don't live that far from you, to be honest. So we're only probably, 10 hours-ish, if that. So the snow will come here, and I will bitch and complain about it, just like you. So I'm already bitching and complaining about the cold weather, so I'm not far from Death Valley. Wow. Is Death Valley cold at night, John? Of course it is. I'd like to go to Death Valley. I don't think that's where people go to die, though. I think that's the Chinese or the Japanese forest. So, John, what have you been doing all day? Out in the land of nuts and honey, fruits and nuts. Is it nuts and honey or fruits and nuts? Fruits and nuts. But I guess I saw something on the news today. They were on like Sky News or one of the channels. They were talking about how many people have abandoned California in the last 5-6 years. They're talking about there's a lot of people moving out of California. It's like a mass migration out. Sauna and gym is what you've been doing today? All right. So you smooth like a baby's butt? I researched about Death Valley. I will be writing a story about the place soon. Nice. I used to read a bunch of westerns and history, and of course, I studied a lot about the Indians out west and the colonial America and American frontier history. So I actually know a tiny bit about Death Valley. Yeah, tax. But you should write a story about it. Let me check my dog. I thought my dog died today, guys. She's all right now. Soft like a rose petal. Yeah, I'll tell you the horror story. Hey, Tarzan, we found your monkey. Well, he needs to find his monkey. Oh, man. But Daisy, our dog with the heart failure, so today she seemed to have a pretty good day. Was doing okay, alert, all of those things. But a couple of hours ago, something made a big noise outside, and she decided to go after it through the doggy door. So she's laying on the couch. She gets up, runs across the sectional, goes down the ramp, and she's heading to the doggy door to go through it like she always did. And she collapses on the rug in front of the doggy door. I thought her heart exploded and she died, because that's partly what he told us was she's in danger of this left artery literally rupturing is what's going to kill her, he says. So I literally thought she died right in front of my freaking ass eyes. Jane is still lost. Yeah, sorry, can't help with that one, John. Timmy, you mean you're soft but thorny, John. The rose soft petals are just bait to hide the real texture of the thing. It is. Rose petals are used as a trap. A trap. They're a trap. Why? We grow roses, but I actually wonder, somebody ought to do the research, which florist came up with the concept that roses should be given out as a sign of love. I wonder where that happened at. I wonder how that happened. How did roses become, versus calla lilies or daisies or tiger lilies or peonies, or hostas or any freaking thing else out there. How did roses get the nod to become the go-to flower? That's what I want. Curious minds want to know. Curious minds want to know why. Why the roses? We like roses. We like climbing roses. You all right? No. What's the song? I know Henry knows it. Come on, Henry, what's the song? What's the most famous song about roses? Can anybody think of a song that talks about roses? There's several of them out there. First one gets it right, gets a shirt, gets an autographed picture of me without my shirt on. Ooh. Roses represent ancient goodness. Craig, first, because I want to follow up with you, Craig. The black rose is from the mob in Italy. Yep. Sherry, hey Sherry, thank you for being here. Yellow Rose of Texas, that's it exactly. Thank you for coming back and visiting us, Sherry. We appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful day where you're at and you're not full of snow. But I got to shout out Craig a second. Craig, remember the joke you told last night about the New Zealander, the sheep and the goat? Well, about 3 a.m. this morning, I got the joke. I woke up and went, oh, I know what he means now. So I just wanted to tell you, I got your joke. It just took a long time to get there. So, every rose has a thorn. Rose-colored glasses. Everybody say hello to our good friend Sherry. Thank you for being here, Sherry. Thank you for the thumbs up as you came in. Everybody say hello to her, if you would please. Say hello to Craig. Timmy says, it means a beautiful but thorny, like life. It's beautiful but surrounds with us. Oh, that's nice. That's very philosophical. Craig says, okay. Because I can, I can explain it a little bit later how we see it in America, Craig. Kiko, I'm one finger slow typer, so have abbreviation everything call sign. All right. Hello from Southwest Oklahoma. Ah, that's where our good friend Diana's from, is down there close to, I think she's in Southwest. South Central, maybe? So, you didn't get any snow in Oklahoma. How cold is it, though? Sherry? Hello, Craig. How's the land down under? Land down under. How's the Vegemite in the land down under? Sherry, thank you again for being here. We appreciate all the thumbs up, the support. I'm working hard to get my channel to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of January. Henry saying hello to Craig and Sherry. Got up to pee and had to pee. God, John. Cold to me. Oh, it's cold to me. It was 20 degrees when I got up this morning. 22 degrees. I take that back. Cold to me. Hi, Timmy. Hot today. Already 36 Celsius. No snow yet. Yeah, well, if you get snow, then we're in trouble. Oh, that's a hot one, Greg. That's a hot crying, Craig. So, in America, Craig, apparently it's the same thing in Australia and New Zealand. When we're talking about goats and sheep, some people will say, hey, that guy over there, he is a goat effer. And then they also say, like about sheep farmers, that sheep farmers have a very special relationship to their sheep, is the joke in America. But it just took me until 3 a.m. to get the joke, to figure out what you meant. A big 1 degrees here, mate. Woohoo! I hate snow after it fell and broke my dam. Broke your wrist, yes. That's no bueno. That's all the Spanish I know. If bueno is Spanish. No good. I hate the snow because it's cold. I hate cold weather, period. I'm all ready to write President Trump and say, I want to ban winter from America. You know. And Jason Tell says, and they all wear knee-high boots, David. That's right. That's right. That's right. See? At least you worked it out. Sheep is in the norm for them. Yeah, it just, took me until 3 a.m. this morning when I had to go pee. I went, oh, I get the bisexual part now. I get the joke now. So, you never know, Greg. Your right wrist, so you broke your right wrist, but you're left-handed. Well, that's good. Bad humor, mate. Yeah, that's Craig for you. Well, I'm left-handed. One thing I've been told by every other person that's left-handed, that people that are left-handed are brilliant. And then good-looking, charming. What else can I make up? I don't know. Something else. Other good things is what I've been told by other people that are left-handed. I'm actually ambidextrous. I can go both ways. So, Sherry, oh no, Sherry. Wow. So what happens is how we break our wrist when we fall, because it's our natural instinct, right? You want to try to brace yourself from the fall, and that's usually what breaks our wrist. We were talking about the fact that last night, the older we get, no matter how tall the fall is, it hurts a whole lot more these days. I'm not prejudiced, but black ice is the worst. Here we go, both ways. We suspected that about you, David. I know. I know. Chasing tails. Fact, John. Fact. No, black and ice is. It's just, yeah. It's slicker than snot. You know. You know what's really bad black ice is that when you can get and just kind of push a car and it goes. But hopefully we won't have any black ice this year. And why don't they, you know why they call it black ice? Blah, 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 black ice, not lice. Does anybody know why it's called black ice versus, because ice isn't black unless it comes from pollution, right? So why is it called black ice? Does anybody know? I know, but do you know? That's the real question. So Sherry, how long ago did you break your wrist? I know it wasn't, recently because we've had no snow. So, it blends in with the road. That's right. Black eyes, because the roads are black. Come on, people. Come on, people. 3 years, broken wrist. Ugh, pavement should be black asphalt. That's right. Say common sense. Yay! We be smart. We've just dissected it. We figured it out. We made a decision and went with it. That's right. Man, and it is pretty. If you've seen it, I've seen it where it's truly just a sheet of ice and nothing else. Black Friday coming up Friday. We're not buying. John, you take your Black Friday and you take it somewhere else. Obama Friday? God. You take your Black Friday and go somewhere else. We don't need any of that Black Friday in this house. We're not shopping. Nope. We're not doing it. I don't give a crap. 1, I don't get up early just to go shopping. And 2, we don't need anything. And 3, most of the Black Friday deals really aren't good deals. So next holiday, well, next week's Thanksgiving. So Friday is the Black Friday. Taha is in the house. Hello to you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you being here. What's going on in your part of the world? Tell us and say hello to Chasing Tail and Tarzan and Kiko and everybody. Say hello and everybody say hello back. I hate shopping. I won't do that Black Friday crap at all, because if somebody touched me, I would lay them out and go to prison. So I don't want to go in crowds. I ain't going to Walmart. Don't get me started, Timmy. Man, don't get me fired up tonight, Timmy. I'm warning you, don't get me fired up. But I won't do it. And there's nothing that we need so bad that it has to be bought on Black Friday. And the deals aren't as good as you think they are. It's propaganda. You're a neck of the woods. Craig Pierce, hello back. Hello, hello. Sanders in the house. Hello. Everybody say hello to Father Sanders. I hate them crazy crowds. I do too. Can't stand them. Hello, Sanders. Henry says, hello, Sanders. Sanders says, hello, Timmy. I just really don't. And they put these TVs for sale, but if you go and compare the specs, these TVs are designed for Black Friday. They're not as good as you think they are. You're getting less of a TV for the money. Chasing Tail says, hey, Sanders. Hey, Sanders. How you be today? Today's Friday. So are you being your wife's Uber driver tomorrow? That's about all we're good for, right? Is being Uber drivers. I know you guys didn't get very much cold weather. I will ask everyone to keep my, oh no, what happened here? Ask everybody to keep my 3-year-old son in their prayers. He's been in the, what? What happened? What's going on, man? Of course. What's going on with the kiddo? Jesus. Sanders, that sucks, man. Mark everything up on Black Friday and say it's on sale. Man, how's your wife holding up? Is she doing okay with with the situation, because it's traumatic for the fathers, but it's always traumatic for the women, I think, the mothers. They had a TV cam that couldn't be hacked that sold at Walmart on Black Friday before. That could be hacked, yes, could be hacked. You couldn't pay me enough to leave the house on Black Friday? Good girl. Black Friday is a good day to go to the movies on. It's like Christmas Day. We go to the movies on Christmas Day too. Prayers for your son, Sanders, definitely. Everybody will spread the word. Looks like he's come down with the flu or something, but been having difficulty breathing. Has been on oxygen tubes since last night, and still there at the current moment. Well, hopefully they can give him a lot of breathing treatments and get that infection down. So I know it's stressful to have him at the hospital, but it's the best place for him, especially being 3 years old. So we will all, and if you need anything, just let us know. If there's something that any of us can do, I'm sure we would be happy to try to do it for you, my friend. How's he doing, Sanders? He was the newspaper after Black. Oh, it was in the newspaper at Black Friday. Oh, that's funny. Hope he's getting better. Yes. Yeah. We just don't do Black Friday. We don't go shopping, man. Well, hopefully the young boy won't be in the hospital more than maybe a day or two more. Be home this weekend. Doing a letter, but still waiting to see if he come home tomorrow. His vitals are coming. Okay, good. So the vitals are better. So yeah, but yeah, and I know it's a nightmare. It's a stress field. But keep him in the hospital as long as it needs to be. So, but we're with you, Sanders. Tell your wife that all of our wives are thinking of her and is wishing the best. So give your wife some encouragement from all of us and all of our wives. John says, when I lived in Parker, North Dakota, the cops wanted access to people's home cams inside and out. Yeah, I've heard other police departments thinking they can't. I mean, it's private, so they can't. They can ask. They can sometimes get a warrant, but yeah, no. Yeah, we have cameras here, but yeah. I think for me, that's a little bit of an overstep of the boundaries. You should have the right. Well, we do have the right, so. And I think the only way I would do that is if I would flip the script and say, okay, as long as we can have the full access to every camera that you have availability to. So if the police gets it, we get it. So we can go on and see every body camera footage they do, everything they do behind the scenes, in the jails, in the booking areas, and we get to go see what every other neighbor has too. So, you can't just go, just can't do it. You got to make it a little bit fair for everybody. Craig, tell if they want to watch, they need to go to your OnlyFans page and subscribe. I started an OnlyFans page. I did. I opened an account, Craig. My problem is it seems extremely complicated. All I want to do is sell feet pictures. It seems quite not easy to do. All I want to sell, is make a couple $100 million. It seems not quite easy. So, Sanders says, Timmy, thank you for that. We will all be thank you, Henry. I would think that any camera that was Wi-Fi, Bluetooth to your phone they can be. Absolutely. That's why we don't run the cameras inside the house when we're in the house. Francesca's in the house. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I think you're the number 22 or 23 thumbs up tonight, so thank you for that. David, hell, they would pay me to keep my feed pics off the site. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm willing to be paid for anything, you know. I mean, but man, it's not as easy as it seems, unless, of course, you're a hot, sexy girl. And apparently, OnlyFans, the company doesn't find you fans. You got to go to like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all of these other platforms, and tell all the people that follow you there to go to your OnlyFans so that they can see pictures of you or videos of you, and they can give you money. But apparently OnlyFans doesn't push. Lots of new members. We have a lot of great new members. Thank you. Yes. We're going to have some good membership stuff coming up. I hope we get to retain a bunch of our new members next month. So, all the super richest people cover their cams? Yes. Why not? Why would you leave them on in the house? You know, when you're gone, different story. Hey, what about us old ugly guys? Well, what about you old ugly guys? You're just old and ugly, Kiko. You know? Yeah, well, you know, members pay, or they've been gifted. So they get special privileges. Thinking of that, I saw today where I can actually don't. All right, I guess not. So, Chasing Tail says, how many here wants a membership? Everybody. Like a cam on a laptop they cover. Yeah, that's one thing that the public schools around here did. They told they started buying them without, then they had to buy extras. And so they tell the kids to unplug them, not to leave it plugged in. I have mine on my desktop plugged in, but all you're going to see is a black spot because it has a lens cover. Tarzan, I'm eating sweet potatoes. Well, all right, John, I'm happy for you. Not at $149 a month. What do you mean? It's $1.49. Not $149, Craig. It's $1 or $1.99 or something. I don't know. It's like less than $2. For sure, we all want membership. See? Chasing Tail just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you for that. Let's see who got them. Rip Shadow comes a lot. Colin Foster. So the Diana's in the house. Steve and Tina Jewel got a membership. Nice. So only YT determines the gift. Yes. That's what's a trip. We have no control over it whatsoever. Thank you for that, by the way, for that gifting memberships. It helps our channel grow. And I found out today, but apparently I can't do it on my phone, that YouTube is supposed to give me 5 memberships for one time, that I can hit a button and give out 5 for free. It doesn't cost me anything. I don't get paid. I don't get charged, but I also don't get it, you know, it's just a freebie. Hey, Diana. But yes, so we have almost 100 new fans. I'm hoping to keep at least 10 or 20 of those next month. Diana says, hello, Henry. Craig Perry says $149.99. Does it really? I don't think that's true. It's $1.49. Craig, I have one set up for $99 if you want my my life coaching skills. I think Craig is busting my chops. $1.99, Craig. I don't know where you get $140.99, but if you want to pay it, okay. Community Friends is $1.99. One-on-one support is $99.99. That's the level where we do private consulting with people. Oh, all right, yeah, maybe so. Sanders was gifted a membership by Chasing Tails Outdoors. Sanders, welcome to the club, my friend. Welcome to the club. Yeah, that's probably all that crazy Australian dollars. $1.99. Diana has a membership. She actually paid for hers. So, I mean, come on, give Diana some love because she actually paid $2. Some of you guys got it for free. Diana, yeah, I'm telling you. But yeah, so it helps, it helps to re-engage and reinvigorate. Maybe YouTube will help me because I am now less than 500 away from my goal for the end of January. Not dollars, but subscribers. So that's a hard thing. So what is that, 2, 8, 10 weeks until the end of January, about 10 weeks. So you got I need 500 subscribers in 10 weeks. So that means I need, what, 50 a week? That's going to be pretty tough. Unless I start dancing naked on the camera, then my numbers may go up. I don't know. Hey, Craig. Diana saying hello to you, Craig. But I saw it today, but I apparently can't do it on my phone, where YouTube told me that I can give away. So let me see if I can switch something around here real quick and see if I can figure out if I can do this. Because I want to pull the trigger. See if I can pull the trigger. But it said it's kind of like where you donate money, that little $ thing is where you click, and that allows you to do memberships. And mine said that on live streams and premieres that I could click on that little thingy and give you people free memberships. But the problem is I don't have one of those thingies. Holy crap. So I don't have one of those thingies. Oh well. So I'll have to look into that. But apparently anybody that does live streams can now apparently give away off your channel 5 memberships to people that you may want it to go to. So just keep that in mind for Craig, for you guys who's trying to grow your channels. That's something I read today on YouTube on one of their thingies, but I gotta admit, I don't know how to do it because it's not there. What happened? Hey, Greg, 7 minutes to start of day 2. Kiko says, question, mate. What are you talking about, mate? Oh, Betsy's talking about rugby. You got to stop saying that. Who, me? What am I saying? Am I confused again? Am I saying too much? Ken's in the house. How you doing, Uncle Dave? You remember me? I remember you. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. We got a good 25, 26 thumbs up, so I appreciate that. You're doing good? Thank you. Diana, I missed something because I was busy looking at the computer. So Ken's doing good. How's the weather in your part of the country? In your part of the world? First test, India versus Australia in Perth. Amazing roller coaster yesterday. India all out for 150. then they were 7 of 67 in replay. The good thing, Craig, is I have no clue what in the hell you're talking about. Are you talking about rugby or soccer or kangaroo capturing? How can you be all out for 150 and then got 7 out of 67 in a, I don't know. Don't have one of those thingies. Oh, I don't have one of those thingies. What thingies are you talking about? Well, girls can have other thingies. It doesn't have to be thingies. That thingy, you dirty-minded girl. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that. Henry may have been, but I wasn't. Kiko probably was. Cricket. Oh, all right, cricket. Cricket. Yeah, we don't do cricket in the U.S. It's overrated, D, but it sure was fun while it lasted. Diana, did you get that? That one's for you, Diana. It definitely was fun, or is fun. It's a fun thing to have. You just keep repeating it. Thingy, thingy, thingy. Thingy, thingy, thingy. Thingy, thingy, thingy. Chasing Tail likes it. He's laughing. He's having a good time. He's saying, yes, Kiko, you're right. Oh, no, John's getting the dirty thingy out. See what you started, Diana? None of us was being dirty-minded until you. Now you got these boys all fired up going, oh, I remember I have a dinghy. You know, a dinghy and a thingy. And Big John is saying his is a dinner dinghy? A bell dinghy? I can't tell what that icon is. What is that icon, John? Or that emoji? A bell dinghy. I have a bell dinghy. What is cricket? Henry's asking Craig, what in the hell is cricket? You mean the type that you put on a hook and you catch perch with? Insect, yes. It's an insect. We use it for fishing. Gotta go fishing down by the creek and get me some crickets and worms. Gonna take my thingy with me so I can put my crickets in it. Sorry, not sorry. You made me spit out my do. That's good. That's good. That's good. That means that you're having a good time. Look, we got 28 thumbs up in the house already. Woohoo! Cell phone company, isn't it? Yes. Two biggest, oh yeah, it's a cell phone company. The green guy with the green furry creature thingy. Two biggest sports in the world after football and soccer, as you call it. Second biggest sport. What about baseball, basketball, cycling, tennis? That's right. American football is the dominant one in the world. And then, of course, some of you people play soccer. HTN, it's like baseball, but all messed up. That's funny. It's baseball with flat bats. So pretend that you're going to play baseball, but you got a flat bat, you know, instead of a round bat. And they use a hard ball, if I remember right. Right, Craig? The ball is really hard. But, mate, only you intelligent people understand the rules. Yes. 48 international teams. Is that all? Hell, we got 200 or 300 football teams right here in America. Come on. Bingo, not a sport. I like playing bingo. Bingo is something I really like to do. I don't like how much it costs, but I like playing bingo. Does anybody else like playing bingo? Give me a high five if you like playing bingo. I like playing bingo. I just hate the fact that I never win and I got to pay to buy the damn cards. But I like playing bingo. You know, every time we go on a cruise, they always have bingo night. And we always get our butts kicked, and it costs us like $10,000 to buy one card. And then we lose our $10,000 to some drunk, great-haired asshole lady up front going, bingo! You know. So it's a paddle. Yeah, like a boat paddle. Yeah. 12-ounce curler. Very popular. Interesting. Yeah. It is kind of interesting, but they wear funny clothes. Big John says, bingo, fun. It's been a while, but I used to go. I like bingo. I know old people go to bingo here. But I don't want to be old. I want to play bingo, but I don't want to go and sit with the gray hairs. I don't want to do it. So I don't, because they play bingo. But I just can't bring myself to go hang out with a bunch of old ass people. So, yep, World Series in America has two American teams competing. How's that work? Well, they play against each other. That's how it works. What do you mean, Craig? Yep, World Series in America has two teams competing. Well, it's a tournament. You finally get down to the best two teams, and then they play 7 games, and whoever gets the best of 7 wins. What do they do in cricket? I truly don't know. How do they? You don't have two teams at the end? So how do you crown a champion? I don't know, Craig. How do you? World, U.S. on? Yeah, but we're the world, Kiko. World Series, we're it. If Tokyo had a team, they could try to get into the major leagues. Well, yeah, Craig, World Series, right. We're Americans, Craig. Hello? We own the world. Don't you know that? Has nobody told all you fine people in Australia that technically you and every other country is on our planet? You didn't know that? Well, I'm sorry to break the bad news for you, but we are the only, we own the world. It says it right there on our dollar bills. We are the world. Remember, we even had a song where everybody hooked arms and said, we are the world. Craig? Craig, do you think other countries think America's arrogant? It's a mindset. Every team acquires points for a 2-year period. And I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. So you score points over 2 years, and at the end of the 2 years, the team that has the most points is the champion. All right. China chipped us all. Well, why don't Australia get a baseball team together? Here's what I propose, and I don't disagree with you, Craig. Our World Series team will take on the best team in Australia, China, Japan, Russia, anywhere else. We will start a new world league, and our best will fight play baseball against everybody else's. We can do it. Maybe we ought to make it an Olympic sport. Is it an Olympic sport? Basketball's an Olympic sport. How the hell did that happen? An arrogant of anything outside of it? Yes. An ignorant. That's correct. We are way too impatient for that stuff. That's right. Yeah, that takes too long. 2 years? My God, we would have already given up after 2 years and found something else to watch. Henry says, why would you want to play games for 2 years? Do they, and I truly don't know, Craig, so don't be offended. So do they play for 24 months? So are there games going on like every month? Do they take seasons off during that 2 years? How many games a week do they play? So how many games in total would you get in 2 years, I guess? 4-hour football game is pushing it for shit, yeah. We even make rules and laws that you got to speed them games up. Yeah, we ain't got time for them to sit around on the sidelines running their mouths. Like, look, you people need to get back in there and get hustling. We got time clocks and everything, man. Everything in America, you got to get it moving. I got other stuff to do this afternoon. You better hurry up and win that game and let's get out of here. So, yeah, 4 hours is a long time for a football game. Even a basketball game. Shot clocks, Even hockey. Doesn't hockey have a... They got a clock, don't they? They got a clock in hockey? I never watch hockey. But I think hockey has a clock. I think every sport we do in America has clocks, timers. We are proud, ignorant, son of bitches. That's right. Diana says, rushing our lives away. That's right. What is it? What's the, I'm on a fast train to nowhere. No, that's not it. It's a Steve Miller song, right? Man, see, there's all these music in my head that I've heard over the years that got scrambled. And so that's why I spit out these weird lyrics, because I know there's a song in there about something that rhymes or sounds similar to rushing our lives away. I know there's something out that says that. A test match played for 5 days. Holy shit, about 40 tests over 2 years. The top then world title, top 8 teams play for final places. Wow. Craig, how much would their number one player make in a year? I mean, are they like millionaires? Are they like rock stars? The people that play cricket? Are they just, or is it, or do they have to go get a job at Walmart afterwards? Are they corporate teams or sanctioned teams? Balls to the walls. Big John says, I can find something else to pass my time. Yes. Right on, Henry. Yeah, I like going to baseball games because it's time to sit and relax in the shade, but they get a little boring, I don't go to crowded games, though, so I won't do that. But yeah, what's the song? Living my life away. Come on, I know somebody knows there's a song similar to Our Lives Away, Lives Away, I'm gonna Lives Away. Kilo Teams. No, I don't know, man, that song is in my head. So, yeah, we don't have the patience, to be honest. Craig, one thing you can say about America, we don't have patience. We don't. Wasting our lives away. There you go. So who sings that? Was that Steve Miller? Was that a Steve Miller song? The French guy left. Maybe he can explain the humor. Yes. He left. Wasting our lives away, day by day, watching cricket. We don't have the attention span for that. I mean, we watch an hour-long TV show and go, this shit needs to hurry it up. They could have killed that guy 30 minutes ago. They could have arrested him 20 minutes ago. Cold Case John Bonet. I've seen those. I've seen it on Netflix and a few others. The question is, did they ever find the killer, John? I don't remember at the moment. Well, I was thinking Henry better know. Okay. 20 over in India. Now earn 3 to 6 million for a 6 weeks tournament. Allowed to have 3 international players per team. Aussie contracted players around 5 million a year on the average. All right, so it's a real deal and it's real money. Ramsey's in the news? You mean Chef Ramsey Gordon? Or Dave Ramsey, the financial guy? Oh, John Benet Ramsey is in the news. Is there something new, breaking news on it? I saw they had a new documentary the other day. I got patience, but not for a game that lasts 2 years. Sorry. Henry says, we have ADHD of a flea. That's right, man, we do. Her bro got her. Her brother. All right, brother. Rich people get a. Oh, you think the brother did it? The little kid did it? I don't know how he could have done it. I've watched all. How do you? So you think John Benet Ramsey's little brother did it? I know there's a lot of people that think that. Then they think the parents covered it up. Now she's dead now. Rich people got away with murder. They get away with murder every day. I can't remember the name of the song. I know, but Henry, it comes to you. Kiko says, please explain. Jealousy is what they were saying between the two kids because she was made up to look like a hooker at 3 years old. That's what those parents should have been punished for, was making their kid at 6 years old look like a hooker, you know. Let's see if I can find. Because, well, and I know there's no statute and limitations in America on murder, but Mama's dead. So have they announced something new out about it, John? Sherry's in now saying, I agree, let them be kids. Yeah, well, it just creeps me out, to be honest. I think I mean, I don't have kids, I never had kids, I don't really understand. But to me, it's a creep factor. I mean, I don't know how you could I don't know why you would dress your kid up to look like a hooker. I don't get it. So John, are you saying there's something new out there? I haven't seen anything new. I see where Dad, who's 80 years old, is saying the father still exists, that the case will be solved, but he's 80. Said advances in DNA technology can help the Boulder, Colorado people. They had a really nice house, by the way. Yeah, she was 6. So at 80 years old, he's still hoping that new DNA technology can figure it out. There's a new Netflix documentary about it, but as we know how Netflix is now, one, you know, if it says it starts at 7, it's going to be midnight. 2, it's going to be interrupted, and it's probably going to be a fake. So, but yeah, I never got the pageant thing. I never really did. I don't get it. I had friends that had their kids in dance and cheer and all of those things, you know, and that kind of bothered me, but I'm just a guy. Anyway, I got to head out. Take care, everybody, and later. We will see you all later in life. So, yeah, I don't like the whole, you know, I think what they ought to do is, I think they ought to have pageants for kids, but they ought to have rules that you can't make them look like hookers. They got to be natural looking. I mean, I think even all beauty pageants ought to ban makeup. You know, that's what I think. I mean, they can do their hair up and make it look nice and pretty, but I think if you really want to be Miss Universe, do it without any makeup on. Whoever's the most beautiful without makeup on is truly beautiful, like my wife. Diana says, good night, sweet Henry. Take care. Be careful of the cold and dangerous winter roads. Oh, wait, yeah, it's still 50-something degrees where he's at. Be good, or be good at it, Henry. So, but wouldn't that make more sense to do it that way? So you can wear nice clothes, and you can do whatever the hell you want with your hair as long, you know. But we should ban makeup from beauty contests, especially for children. And of course, I don't know anything about makeup. Well, I know a lot about the chemical properties, or used to. But I don't know if the FDA or the manufacturer on makeup, because I don't wear makeup, if it says that this is intended use is for adults, or if it says anything like that. Because one could make the argument if it said the intended use is, then they're violating the intended use, and we could sue everybody for violating the intended use. I don't know. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna solve it, man. But Daddy Ramsey is 80 years old now, and I wonder how. I don't know if the son is still alive or not, but I wonder how he would feel if it turned out to be his son. But I don't know if that boy was big enough to do the murder. I know Mama died of cancer, I think. So Sherry says, I don't own any makeup. My wife's not a big makeup person. She does a little bit here and there, which is fine. But when you got to put so much makeup on that you don't look like you, then why would you do that? You know, unless you're trying to hide from the police. Only time I wear makeup is when I'm trying to hide from the police. Big Dennis in the house. It was not the son or parents. Who was it, Dennis? I agree with Dennis. I don't think it was the boy or the parents. If it was the boy, the parents had to help, and I don't think they did. I think the mama would have confessed to it before she died. I don't think the boy was big enough to do anything. John says, my sister used to get sick from all the chemicals she used fixing people's hair. Oh, yes. At J.C. Penney's and the shopping malls. Absolutely. Hey, clear-headed Canuck. How you doing tonight? Dennis, appreciate you being here, my friend. Kiko is acknowledging your brilliance, your clear-headedness, and I think he's talking about the fact that you don't have a lot of hair. I don't know. Isn't makeup a false advertising? It is. It is to us men, you know. It is to us men, you know. Same thing with the camera filters. But yeah, I really do. I think it was a local insider. And what I mean was, I don't think it was a family member, but I think it was somebody they knew. And somebody thought that little 6-year-old girl got him turned on because she looked like a 21-year-old hooker, you know. So the ex-housekeeper said Patsy, the mother, killed her. Patsy was her name, that's right. So Patsy's dead. She died of cancer, I think. Well, then DNA isn't going to do any good, right? Because I don't remember well enough, and maybe I'll go back and watch the documentaries. Hi, Superback, Common Sense Shank, Soul Soother, Miss Man, and all Mr. Craig. Craig down in Australia is watching cricket. Hello, Edith. Edith, Professor Kiko's calling you. Makeup, sweet or sour. Well, I think it is false advertising, just like when they do filters on their phones now. We got somebody that we know that uses filters, and I've had people say, man, that girl's really good looking. I'm like, no, she weighs about 150 pounds more, and that is not what she looks like in the face at all. She's like 60 years old in that picture. And that filter, she looks to be 30 and smoking. And it's not. It's a fakie. It's a fakie, so don't get excited about it. So yeah, Professor, thank you for being here. It's always good to have a man of wisdom in the house. Maybe you can rub off on Kiko. Diana, did you see my comment saying that there is a picture of John Bonet with Kathleen Jeffrey? No, I didn't see that, Diana. I didn't know that. Was she involved in the pageants or something, Diana? So maybe it was Jeffrey? I didn't know that. Wow. Wow. The professor says hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. So good to see you all. Thank you all for the thumbs ups. We are rocking the house tonight. That's why Benays looks so good. Sans makeup, yeah. Big John says, hello, Professor. Hello, Professor. I just think people ought to be people. Look at me. I mean, I'm probably the most handsome one on this camera right now, right? And I use no makeup. It really is me. I don't know. I just saw the picture a while back. Wow. I bet you she was involved in pageants and somehow way back then. But that is kind of strange, kooky, creepy, ironic, kind of thing, right? Because who would have thought it? Same for the 20 to 40-year-old Liz. Chasing hell. That's what we call our whoop ugly, because you would rather chew your arm off than wake her up running out the door. That's right. That alcohol will get you into many situations. But if you got to chew your arm off in the morning, you better chew it off and get out of there. We're not very nice, are we, Diana? Yes, even facial stuttering can't hide that disaster. Kinda suspect. Well, it's just strange, John, Diana. What's the word we're looking for? More like fortuitous? Might be a word that you kind of go, it's kind of weird that, 10 years before this happened, JFK was shot. Lee Harvey Oswald was in a background of a picture watching him do something. You know what I mean? So, or they grew up to be, or they were both went to the same high school. Those type of things make you kind of go, huh. Kind of makes you go, well, that's interesting in a strange and undefinable way. So, Ronald, Craig says to Ronald. Ronald, how are things going in the Philippines for you? We haven't had a Philippine update today, so let us know how things are going in the Philippines, my friend. Diana, or I've been seeing some of those makeovers where, yeah, that's not the same. Yeah, it's weird. Because makeup can change your face, I'm telling you. Chasing tails, whoop whoop, soul soother, woohoo. Sanders, hey, everybody that's come in a little bit late. Sanders, his little 3-year-old is in the hospital. So everybody keeps Sanders' little boy in their thoughts and prayers for Sanders. So they're hoping he gets out in a day or two, but his little 3-year-old is in the hospital with respiratory issues. Just letting you guys know. Craig says, false flags, yes. Professor says, hey, Kenneth. Tim's in the house, good evening. Pack, everybody say hello to Tim. Chasing Dale, hello, Professor. Hello, everybody. Hello. Everybody saying hello. Prayers for the little one, Tim. Yeah, he's 3-year-old. Guess he's having some respiratory issues, but he is in the hospital. Charles said that he thought he was starting to get a little better. They're hoping he's going to come home soon. Tim says hello to Chasing Tail. Hey, Tim, make sure you don't mention the word snow around Chasing Tail. He's a little sensitive to the word snow. I don't know why, but snow seems to be a little bit of a trigger for him. So don't mention snow. Beer does the same thing as makeup, and beer is probably cheaper. Tim says, hello, Ronald, H, Tim. Yeah, beer's probably cheaper. I'll tell you a funny story. My brother was an alcoholic who's dead, anytime, Sanders, you know that. My brother was a bad alcoholic. He died from alcoholism. But one of the jobs, he's always a bartender, always worked in bars, because that's what alcoholics do. And had to go pick him up a lot because he never had driver's license for very long because he got DWIs. So when I would have to have him live with me because being an alcoholic, but one time I went to this bar, I remember it was funny as hell. Went to this bar and sometimes he worked at places that had good food. So I would go in a little early and eat some food and watch, some football or something, right? But I had this old lady, I'm like 30, 35, good looking, a real badass of a man, just macho as all hell. I have this drunk ass 60-year-old, wrinkly ass lady come up to me with a cigarette in her mouth. I don't have a pen. And she come up to me going, you'd be a really good looking man if you weren't so fat. And I looked at her and I said, well, you're never going to be good looking. So I don't know what to tell you. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. Hey, Tim. Some of you guys got memberships now. You guys are all members to the crew. Welcome in all of our members. If you're a new member to the group, your job is to go out and recruit 500 people to come to my channel by the end of January to be subscribers. I'm trying to get to be 4,000 by the end of January. We had another donation of memberships today even. So some of you guys are new. Professor, hey Tim. I used to take care of my old brother, John says. He was a foodaholic. I'm probably one of those, myself. But yeah, we've all been through that situation where, there's one time I got a report back from some friends that saw my brother living up on a riverbank up in Missouri. And this was October. I guess he quit his job and I didn't know it. He wasn't living with me at the time. I hadn't seen him in a while. But I guess earlier that year, he went up to the Elk River in Missouri with a bunch of people. And all summer long, he just bounced around and got drunk and stayed drunk and slept on the riverbank and ate food from friends and other campers for, almost 5 months. And I had some friends come to my house and say, man, you need to see if you can't find your brother up in Missouri. And I'm like, well, and so they told me what was going on, and I'm like, shit. So I got in the old beat-up Ford F-150, drove down there, I had a picture of him, started asking around, and I couldn't find him anywhere, but I left my phone number, and finally, in a couple of days, somebody called me and said, hey, I think he's over here. And I went back to Missouri and brought him back to the house and told him pack his shit up. Said, you can't live out here during the damn winter and be a drunk. So get your shit and get in the truck. And I took him to my house, got him a little bit sober, and he got a job and worked. And, it's many times we back and forth that stuff. Tim says, Ronald, I didn't see anything about the old dog. What happened to the old dog? Is the old dog old now? Is the old dog not alive? Or did he give up his channel? Or is Baby May just doing the money grubbing like me? He was a smart guy. He got a 4-year college degree after death from the local college. So he received his degree after death. So what's that word? Somebody help me with the word. What's the word, guys? After you die and you're awarded something, it's like the military awards. Come on, I know you military guys know this. There's a word. I think it starts like with a P. Did you receive something after death? What about his buddy Monty? Is he still living? Monty. Yeah, I don't know. So did the old dog do something? Oh, there it is. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Kiko. I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't put it all together. Thank you, guys. So, yeah, John says post something. Of course, post something. Post means after. So, Sherry, yes. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys need to drop any of the links to your channels, please do. Remember, you don't need to ask. Ronald, are you dropping your channel or something about the old dog boy? What are you dropping us so I know if I should go look at it? Oh. Oh, this is that sick grandpa guy. This is the biggest troll on the internet. This guy. Stay away from him. If he ever comes, he's a member and a subscriber to my channel. But if you ever see this creep, get rid of him. Stay away from him.
Been riding in Las Vegas, and with his kids in drug rehab, rehabilitation centers, prisons, jails, and
Hi,
basically
Professor. He's giving up smoking. Another clickbait.
all ran off to Thailand, become a pimp on Tong, Walking Street, and Phuket.
It's auto-corrected the name. Yes, Sherry.
About
Ricky Lamo.
returning back to Las Vegas, finally going to the Philippines, where he ran around Dumaguete, told.
Yeah, sick grandpa is just a troll. He's been kicked off of the internet more times than I could tell you by attacking channels,
Wayfair's Black Friday savings spectacular.
making lies up. He's had so many different incarnations of his channel. And for some reason, he follows my channel. I don't know why, but he hasn't said anything bad about me. So the real question is, did he really die? Is that what you're saying? Well, he was old, you know. I didn't really like his style or anything, but I thought he was probably, I didn't like the way he talked. But, you know, he seemed like probably he was a decent human being overall. Old dog went 4 pounds up. Professor says at age 70. But yeah, I didn't like his channel or anything, but Philippine Antic is live, tilted. Elliot East, am gone. Old dog's still alive, Craig says. So I don't know if the guy's live or dead, but I know you can never believe anything that creepy old grandpa, and he changes his channel a lot. You can't believe anything he says. Just tell him, I'm going to warn you. He may be dead, he may be alive. I don't know, but you can't believe a damn thing he says. Because he's attacked everybody. He's attacked, oh my God, I think he's even attacked the Hapsters. I know he attacked, Bill O'Reilly. God, there's so many channels that he goes after in Thailand and the Philippines to get YouTube cred. But what happens is he just keeps getting banned off of YouTube. Every channel he does gets banned. Craig says, "Oh, dog is still alive." Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what happened to the other old guy that had the bald head that always did the tour of the condominiums. Haven't heard about Elliot Eastman either. No, it's been very quiet on the Eastman front. I've been trying to follow it. There's nothing to follow. Cole says, hello, everybody. Everybody say hello to Cole. Cole, thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. We've almost hit 30 thumbs up tonight. Our record is going to be 35 if we ever get there. That'll be a record for us in a live stream, 35 thumbs ups. So Cole, thank you for coming in. We appreciate that. And all I've been hearing about the stupid kid in Korea is more repeated garbage. I haven't heard a whole lot of any legitimate stuff about that kid either. Same thing with Jack Doherty. He's been really quiet since the car accident and getting in trouble. So at least some of these guys might be settling down a little bit. Cole's asking, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. We had a little bit of a scare earlier. I thought my dog died. Thought she had a freaking heart attack and died right in front of me. So I had a little bit of a nightmare there. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. So Diana's saying hello to you, hello to you. So yeah, the only one, Bud Brown is still alive, but he's not in the Philippines anymore. He's probably one of the oldest ones out there. But I wonder if old dog has made provisions for baby May when he kills over dead. I so. So Cole, what's going on in your part of the world? Anything exciting? Oh no, oh no. But if the rabbit dies, we all beating feet. Yeah, don't let the rabbit die. The rabbit dies, we're gone. We're gone, 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 gone. I think I saw something that, and I don't follow him or Rick A, but I think Tim is even back in the Philippines, at a different place where he's not in trouble, I guess. I met Bud Brown 3 times in Dumaguete. He seemed like a very intelligent man. I know he speaks multiple languages from his military days, so he's a linguist. Seemed like a very nice, polite old man. Paul was having a house built for her. Okay, all right. Well, that's good. So there's some provision for her, because as long as she took care of him, I'm good with that. Ronald, I really am. I don't have any problems with any of that type of stuff. Not much here. I'm a grandpa 3 times. Today, triplets. Woohoo! So Cole had triplets today. Well, not he didn't have kids. Troll's a grandpa triplet today. Everybody say congratulations to Cole. David is the only famous person who actually spoken my name. Is that a good thing, Kiko? Bud Brown lives not far from me with his daughter. He does, but I think they're in Mexico. They were in Mexico. One of each, Cole. Wow. One of each. Triplets. You got to have 1 and 2. The triplets, it can't be one of each. Maybe it's an Aussie thing. Congratulations on the grandbabies. 3 boys. Holy shit, and smoking parts. 3 boys. Wow. And are they identical twins or fraternal twins or triplets? Are they, because man, that would be interesting. Wow, triplets. Does it run in the family? Hassan is in the house. Hi, man. Remember me? Yes, we remember you very well. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Chanel, hi, host, shout out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Please do subscribe real quick and give us a thumbs up. And we'll be happy to shout you out all we can. Curly, Mo, and Larry. There you go. Man, what are they going to name? What would you name 3 boys? John, Wayne, Duke. That's what I would do. Professor likes the 3 babies? Yes. 3 blessings at the same time. 3 financial bills at the same time. 3 diapers. 3 diaper bags. 3 everything. Oh my goodness gracious. Yikes. I got a twin. So they definitely run in your family. All right. That's interesting, Cole. Congratulations once again. Hey! Ronald saying hello to you. Telling you he appreciates you being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. We've got about 18, 19 people watching in the house. Can always use more thumbs uppers. Wow, triplets. Thank goodness David is single. Oh, don't do that. No, I'm not single. I'm married. Whether I like it or not, I'm married, apparently. I was single once. Man, yeah. Why, you don't like the name? Is John Wayne Duke? After John Wayne, I know his middle name was Marion, right? But who wants to name their kid Marion? So just name 1 John, 1 Wayne, and 1 Duke. Very good, solid, manly names. I'm telling you, I think it's a good one. Non-triplet type, duh. I don't know, Kiko. I don't know what's wrong with that. Well, what would you name 3 boys? Triplets. Besides Larry, Mo, and Carly. Come on, You name them, man, that would be a hard one. Most people would probably go with Bible names, like John, David, And Larry. No, Larry's not a Bible name. So you'd probably find some Bible names. Chanel's laughing, crying, going, oh my God, Craig Parrish, 1, 2, 3. John, yeah, there you go. Craig is just naming 1, 2, and 3. That's what George Foreman would do. George 1.2, George 1.23, and on and on. I'm Daryl. This is my brother Larry, and my other brother Larry. I remember that show, Bob Newhart show. Bob Newhart. I loved Bob Newhart. Oh shit, Mo and Curly. Yeah, got to get rid of the other guy. I got 2 friends named High Gear and Low Gear. That's funny. I like that. Harry, Larry, and Gary. There you go. Andrew, Bobby, and Clint. ABC. I like that one too. I don't know. Well, here's a name they ought to be named. They should be named David, for one. And if you needed to say David 1, David 2, David 3, I'm okay with that. Yep, ABC, I get you. Man, that would be does mom and dad already have baby names picked out? Did they already do all of that? Did they? I'm sure they probably knew in today's world that they're having triplets. So Professor likes the ABC. Yeah, Diana likes it too. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howie. Dewey, isn't it Dewey, Louie, and Howie? There is no D in Clint. Oh, did I throw a D out there? David. David's number 1. Just call them all David. ABC. Cole says, yes. Okay, great. So they don't need our help. We were just trying to be helpful, Cole. You know, we weren't trying to influence the parents' decisions on how to raise their own children, but we're always happy just to give good advice in case they need it. Las Via Minda. Hello, FC from Kiko. Hello, David, Mike, and Mark. Ooh, see, oh, that's the other one I was thinking of. The Mike and Mark. See, David, see? Come on. Kiko, eat that, buddy. Take that. They're going to name their kid David. Yeah. Take that, Kiko. I would have went David, Mark, and Luke is what I would have went. David, Mike, and Mark. I would have went David, Luke, and Mark myself. Nice rabbit hole to go down. Yes, yes. Because Kiko, everybody knows how helpful we are happy to be, whether they want it or not. You need advice, you come to this channel. It may not be any good advice, but by golly, we'll give it to you. And sometimes you got to go down rabbit holes for the good of the rabbit. And I guess that rabbit died 3 times, right? So, but those are good, solid boys' names. You know, at least it's not Logan, Paul, and Tyson. I'm still mad about the stupid Netflix crap. Kiko, Meanie, Miney, and Mo, yes. 7 pound, oh. So, all 3 of them weighed 7 pounds and 9 ounces? So holy smoking butt farts, that was one big ass baby belly stuff, a mass. And cumulatively, that was pretty impressive, you know, wow. About 22 and a half pounds, holy shit. I weighed 11 pounds when I was born, and I turned out okay. It's interesting that they all weighed the same. Oh, that's a good question. Each or combined? Kiko, that's a good question. I wouldn't have thought of that. Each baby weighed 7 pounds and 9 ounces, so like 22 and a half pounds total? Because I think it'd be strange if you had 3 babies all weigh the exact amount. Maybe the girl didn't clear the scale. Ouch, Diana says. Big rabbit hole, Craig says. Each baby weighed 7, 9. Holy smoking butt farts. I bet you she is one happy mama to get those babies out of there. She's probably sitting back today going, woo, I feel good. Naming after people in the Bible. That's what Tim, that's what he's doing. Back up here, he said it was going to be David, my name, of course. They're going to name the babies after me, and then Mike and Mark. Good one, mate. Touchy. Yeah, that is. Big rabbit hole. Once again, congratulations, man. You're going to have so much fun buying 3 baseball gloves. Timmy says, I am back. Everybody show me some love. Yes, she is sore. I bet. Now look, I'm not an expert in child raising. I read a book one time about it, and I seen it on TV, but I got a feeling that having triplets is a handful. So she's going to need all the help that grandma, grandpa, auntie, and uncles can give her over the next 30 years. So, hello, Timmy. Good morning, sir. Tim D's out. Hey, hello to him. Wow. She's going to be relieved, but then she's going to start realizing, holy crap, I got to keep up with 3 babies? I couldn't keep up one if I tried. I have 7, but one at a time. That's right. And spaced out. So it's not like you had one, So you had a little bit of breathing room in between them. So I couldn't imagine. I mean, you got to keep up with 3 of everything. I can barely keep up with 1 of me. But that's exciting. But hopefully you guys have a great extended family that can pitch in and say, well, give me the left one, you take the right one, and somebody take the center. Maybe that could be their name, left, right, and center. There you go. Never had kids, but I read a book one time, so I think that makes me an expert. All right, Cole, gonna go and talk to the daughter and talk to y'all tomorrow. Well, I know she doesn't know us, but tell her we wish her well. Tell her the people of the world wishes her well, and congratulations on the triplets. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, my friend. Rhythm wasn't my strong trait. Rhythm and blues. I never wanted kids. I really never did. Never did. I read books on it and went, man, you mean... And I had friends that had babies, and they would want me to touch their baby, and it would smell like poop, and then they would cry a lot and eat, and then as they get older, they want to eat food, and they want you to touch them and hold them. Ugh. Damn it, get in here. No, Dad, I'm Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Kiko says again to Cole. All the best to you, Cole. Oh my God, a truck went by with a 6-foot aluminum ladder tied to the rack with 200 feet of rope. Bess, yes, Craig. Well, they probably didn't want the ladder to get off. So if you got 200 feet of rope, you might as well secure it with it. You never know what you're going to see in the Philippines. Harry says, give me a baby and a rocking chair and I am happy. Babies never liked me. When I was young, babies, when they would see me, would always cry. So, spell Chuck. Yes. Yeah, but, and the good thing is, Lorelai didn't want kids either until we thought about adopting. But we can't adopt. 1, we're poor. And 2, I'm too old and sickly. They want young, healthy people to be what do you call them? Parental units. So, we'll see. But that's exciting for him. Not for me, but it's exciting for him. But it is good to see that he's naming after me. And good looking. Good looking. It's hard being good looking, Kiko. I can't help it that I'm the best looking guy on the camera. Shoot it, write it, Kiko. Tim, babies are nice if they are someone else's children. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind giving little kids candy to get them hyped up on drugs and sending them away. I don't mind giving them all the, sweets I can find in the house. Now, I'm not an ogre. I just don't like kids. But when we have kids over, I got a closet full of simple little toys like bubble things and crap that we get on clearance at Walmart. So I know enough that when we have parties and there's little kids here, I have some notebooks and coloring books. I want them to focus on, well, not the coloring because that gives my walls, but I want them to focus on that activity versus tearing my house up. So I believe in giving them little gifts to keep them busy. Come on, Jeff, talk like Mike Tyson one more time. Mom, one more time. Poor Mike. Man, they're getting a lot of heat over that damn match. But yeah, we believe in keeping little kids busy in the house so they don't tear my house up. Lorelai's going to do a live stream. I don't know if she's doing it tonight or if she's doing it tomorrow night or I don't know when she's doing it. But she's going to finish her tree and she's going to put the train and everything in place. And she's really worried that at the party on the 14th, that somebody's going to come, the kids are going to come and kick and beat the train up. Like, well, then why did you buy it? Common Sense Yank is on fire! Fire! But she's going to put a drain underneath the tree this year. You can see we got the front of the house partly done. Santa lights up, the mantle lights up, the kitchen lights up. Yeah, my place is not childproof, Tim says. Mine either. And I have a lot of expensive stuff I don't want broken. So I do go around the house before parties, and I hide all kinds of things and put things away. We don't leave any cash out, and diamonds and jewelry. We hide everything, lock it up under lock and key. Because we don't want people wandering in, and we've lost probably $20,000 in jewelry thefts years ago because letting people in our house. Kiko says, Norseman, never let the old lady know how hot I really am. Shh. Because you're smoking. Are smoking. Well, but if he doesn't let the lady know how hot you are, then how will she know it? Well, I bought my wife I had some custom jewelry made for my wife. And one time I paid somebody to babysit the dogs while we went on a short cruise. And as a friend of ours' daughter who was 18, she didn't have any parties or anything. But when we got back, we were missing a chunk of jewelry. And then all of a sudden, I think that girl probably got 10 or 12 grand worth. And then what we found out a week or so later was she all of a sudden had enough money to put a down payment on a car. And her parents didn't know how she got the money. And then somebody else, one of Lorelai's quote, quote, friends, we believe walked into her room and swiped a really nice ring that I had custom made for her. So, because it was there and then it was gone, and there's only 2 people that went into that room to change clothes, Lorelai and this other person. No, man, don't have expensive. So we don't either. But every once in a while, I would buy Lorelai nice stuff. So we don't have good stuff either, Tim. Look at this. I got like a $10 hat, I bought this on clearance at JCPenney. It's like $10. All right, my friend, we're going to be going on 8:30. At 8:30, we're going to shut this down, lock it up, send it off to the FBI, the CIA, and the police department. Find out and make sure all of you guys are behaving well tonight. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know what we're doing live streams for over the next couple of days. It's the weekend. I may do them in the morning because Lorelai sleeps. But I know cheap, not ugly. That's right. I'm cheap, but I'm not ugly. I just put that towards me. I know that's not what you meant. But I don't mind. I don't mind being called cheap. So cheap. Yeah, it's not ugly. I'm cheap. The worst thing is cheap and ugly, right? Or maybe it's cheap because it is ugly. But I do know Lorelai's planning on doing some live streaming over the weekend. I don't know exactly when. I'll let her drive the bus on that and just kind of see what she's going to do. But she's going to finish decorating or something. I don't know what she's doing. I'm just going to let her do it. If she wants me to be on the camera to do it, I'll do it. If not, she may do it just by herself. Because I don't mind. I like it when Lorelai does live streams and I'm in bed. I mean, I think it works great. I get to go to sleep and she gets to, do the live streams. And she, I will say, where's Ronald? Ronald, Lorelai always appreciate you watching her live streams. So she just told me that you were always there, so I appreciate you looking out for her. She's tough. She can handle herself. She can smack people around, but it's always good to have somebody in blue looking to take things out, to be there. So, all right, everybody, let's start saying goodbye to everybody. Once again, it's been a horrible day. I thought my damn dog died on me right in fucking front of me. Thought she had a heart attack. I thought her artery blew out. I'm going to grow old stressing over whether my dog's going to die any minute of the damn day. I think I'm going to be, man, I don't know how long she's going to live, but however long she lives, I'm going to be stressed. So, later, Kiko. Appreciate y'all. Sweet dreams. Diana, lots of love to y'all. Diana, we appreciate that. Like I said, Lorelai is going to be doing live streams some. So check those out. Craig, appreciate you. Chasing Tail, bye. Everybody take care. We appreciate you, Chasing Tail. Timmy, I don't know if you're still in the house, but we appreciate you. There you are. Bye, Pack and Chats. It's been a good one. It's been a fun one. We didn't break 30 thumbs ups, but we got close. I am cooking hamburger. Well, I'm proud of you, John. I'm not cooking anything. I need to eat. I don't know what I'm going to have. My dog Lily is here. That's Lily. Lily's moaning and groaning because she wants a nighttime snack. So she'll lay there and stare at me and go, uh-oh, see? See? She thinks I'm going to give her a nighttime snack. Sherry, good night. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you for coming in the channel, watching and supporting us, subscribing and thumbs and uppins. And Tim, take care. All right, my friends, it is 8:30 on the dot. We will see you guys another day. Remember about Sanders' little boy, to keep his little boy in your thoughts, all right? I do that to my wife. Is that what you do to your wife? Well, she does it to me because she wants something to eat. But she can just walk over there and get her own damn food. There's a big bowl of it right over there. She doesn't need my help to get her food. But, so. All right, everybody. Take care. Appreciate ya.